So, greetings everyone from COP27, the United Nations Climate Change Conference. We are here at the Digital Innovation Pavilion. My name is Miroslav Polzer. I'm the coordinator of the pavilion, and I'm also the founder and CEO of the International Association for the Advancement of Innovative Approaches to Global Challenges, and also strategic director of the Climate Change Coalition. And I'm joined here by Irina Karagwal, who is the co-coordinator of the Digital Art for Climate Initiative, and also Metaverse Growth Ambassador with Unique Network, the NFT platform on the Polkadot and Kusama blockchain ecosystems. And we will talk today about the youth and climate action empowerment. This is a new program, a joint program of GloCha, the Global Challenges Action Empowerment System, and the Climate Change Coalition. The Climate Change Coalition is a network of 360 organizations which are working in the field of blockchain technology for climate. It has been co-founded by the United Nations Climate Change Secretariat. And this network is also our partner for the pavilion here, and we are bringing digital solutions to the climate action efforts of global family, and especially also the UNFCCC process. And what we see as a systemic need is to develop tools and enabling data and digital innovation infrastructure for citizens and particular youth to take part in this climate action mobilization in a meaningful and rewarding manner, so that we enable them to take action and being rewarded, becoming some kind of micro-climate entrepreneurs, but also having the accompanying games, communication tools, initiatives like Digital Art for Climate to have everyone engaged. So, and as I said, it's a joint initiative of GloCha and the Climate Change Coalition. I would like to start with the presentation of a video of the Climate Change Coalition, so that you have an idea of this organization, which is a key partner. So brief background info, it has been set up in 2017, it has 360 members, and now here at the COP27 we have this 5th anniversary, and therefore we've also launched a stocktake report and a new strategy. And part of this strategy are climate change labs, where teams of our members are coming together that are interested in a shared topic and develop joint terms of reference for the collaboration, so that this is not only a loose interaction, meet and greet and so, but that we really have this as a nucleus for institution building, for organizational development in these fields. So, and with this, I would like briefly to present GloCha also as a key player in this program. And we have this vision and the mission that we are empowering everyone, everywhere, to take meaningful and rewarding climate action. And we are using culture, technology, and organizational innovation. And we have the ambition to be the leading ecosystem in this field, a multi-stakeholder partnership and an ecosystem. And to this effort that we are presenting today is part of this big vision. And sometimes we even have the vision statement that we want to build the next generation of the United Nations for non-state actors with our work. And among the tools that this climate change and GloCha lab for youth and citizens climate action empowerment is going to work on is Global Changes Action ID. We need to have the tools that will uniquely identify those who are taking actions, so that they have some kind of digital passport which they can associate with a Global Changes Action registry, where action and outcomes are documented. And with this digital passport, then the individual can participate in programs of different United Nations programs. It can participate in programs of local communities, and there are really interoperability preconditions that we have with this Global Changes Action ID. This we have people also to build a legacy, and so one is the identity management. The other one is the management of resources, the documentation and verification and certification of who is doing what in the world for climate. And here we have started already with the Digital Art for Climate initiative, where we said let's not overcomplicate. Let's just look at the creative community. What can an artist contribute to the fight against climate? And let's document this properly. And so then Irina will tell more about Digital Art for Climate, what it was, the basic logic of it. But in this context of the Digital Art for Climate initiative, we are selling also NFTs from the artwork that we have received from artists in the competition. And the money is being spent 15% for the artists, 35% for Youth Climate Action Fund, and 50% for GloCha, for this data and digital innovation infrastructure development that we are talking about. And so in this fund, as we are mobilizing funds, there are several efforts in this field, but how do we then really channel these funds for the global and local common good to the right people, the right projects, and in a trustworthy manner? And for this, again, we need individual identification of actors, in unique identification of resources, and also unique identification of action and outcomes. Because if we do this right, then we can attribute a certain outcome. Let's say an artist has given an artwork. This artwork has been sold. With the revenue, there is a certain project financed, and the project has a certain outcome and impact. And we have then these different layers in our registry with the relational information saying the contribution of the artwork made the sale possible, the purchase of the NFT made the financing of the project possible, and the financing of the project made a certain impact possible, and then we can connect the outcome with the contribution of the artist. And then also different other types of things that will be possible, that people will say, I think I can contribute this, and that it is valuable. And then others will be able to comment on this. They can first verify that this certain activity has taken place. Then they can evaluate it. And this will be also experimental research, that because we now don't know what is really most important for the climate action to be more effective. But if we give people the opportunity that they can document what they are doing, the people in the neighborhood, those and experts having an opportunity to contribute to the evaluation, and then with all the data and emerging technology like artificial intelligence and blockchain technology and digital measurement, reporting and verification, we then have ways to find pathways towards climate action and climate action impact. And we are confident that this is a systemic need also at the Paris conference, COP21 in 2015, the member states have said the non-state, the parties, the governments, they will try to do their best, but they are also inviting non-state actors to do whatever they can and then to document their activities on the portal, which is called at that time Non-State Actor Zone for Climate Action, the UNFCCC Global Climate Action Data Portal. But on that portal, there are entry points for cities, for corporations, for companies, even civil society organizations, but not for a young person, for an individual. And so this is a systemic need that we fix this and that we really have the tools. And with GloCha and with Climate Change Coalition, we are working on this. And once we have the tools, and here NFT technology will be very important to uniquely identify action, to create digital assets out of the individual contributions and actions and outcomes. But it's also about inspiration. We need to get everyone engaged, and here creative community is very important. And Irina, please tell us about Digital Art for Climate, you as the mother of Digital Art for Climate.
Thank you, Miroslav. Indeed, Digital Art for Climate became one of very important and notorious initiatives from June 2021. We gathered artists from over 200 countries. We had the first ever COP26 NFT collection that we announced in Glasgow last year at the COP. We have 4 winners, 3 winners, 1 special prize, and we now have a collection of 30 NFT tokens. The energy, the collaboration, the commitment to the initiative was very something that inspired us, that inspired crypto and NFT and blockchain community, and helped us to build a bridge between the art world, the tech world, and the climate action world. This is an unprecedented initiative, and I'm very grateful for all the partners who made this pavilion today happen and amplify Digital Art for Climate. And we have more ambitious plans for COP28, which will take place in Dubai next year. And in order to really show action, because what we've done in terms of action, right, this COP is all about taking action, embracing implementation. We have built a technology that is sustainable, a blockchain infrastructure that allows guilt-free minting of NFTs, that doesn't pollute the environment, doesn't produce a lot of CO2. Actually, 1 mint of NFT on our chain on Unique Network equals 1 human breath. And by using this infrastructure, artists, climate community, enterprise, governments, policymakers, they can be sure that they're using clean tech. Again, at this COP, there were lots of conversations. There are a lot of conversations going on around clean technology, that if you want to start a sustainable initiative, you need to make sure that you're using clean technology in the first place. So this is something we're confident in. Also, talking about a wider Polkadot ecosystem. Today we had a fantastic panel discussion this morning from Sovereign Nature Initiative, from Parity Technologies, the founding team that launched Polkadot. Apart from NFTs, we actually have many, many more solutions. We have decentralized finance. On the 16th, we will have here a presentation on decentralized digital IDs, which Miroslav, we can use for unique identifiers, and attached with NFTs, it gives us more opportunities to, for example, find an artwork, find an artist who produces an artwork, connect them with the climate action community or a specific person, and we can track all these actions on the blockchain. We can track what impact they have created. We can track how much funds they dedicated into each initiative, and who were the supporters, philanthropies, or individual contributors. What blockchain gives us is transparency and accountability, and at this point of time, it does feel like we must become accountable for climate action, because there are people who are doing a lot and the world needs to talk about it a little bit more. And once we have that on the internet, on the blockchain, we will also enable wider awareness, bigger impact and more inclusivity from the global community. And one last important thing I want to say is that second action that we're taking, we're selling these NFTs from COP26 collection. We will start on Monday. Please pass by. And one important innovation that we implemented here is the use of fiat currencies. So it is now possible to pay for an NFT in dollars, which opens up this crypto space to people who are not crypto native, who do not know how to set up a wallet. And this was one of the major barriers to enter to wider community in order to support crypto artists, crypto art, digital art. So next week will be a very important step for us in terms of funding and promotion of digital art for climate. And of course, COP27 will be next collection this year. We did the art competition with much bigger awareness. And we will now create an outcome and a collection as with the winners of this art competition. And going to COP28, we will continue creating collections for every COP. And on the way, we will be doing initiatives like crypto stamps, different, because we have so many partners from the UN system that need support in terms of fundraising, creation, awareness about climate action. We have many, many local initiatives that need support, and we have really large art community. Local community, like we partnered with UN Habitat in Kenya, and they have fantastic group of artists, young artists, which is very important. And our initiative has created a lot of traction in the world. We were featured at CoinDesk, CoinGecko, Cointelegraph. Cointelegraph is our official media partner. So I congratulate everybody involved on the success of this pavilion here today. The world is here today. The world is watching us. And I'm grateful to Miroslav for pushing this forward, for bringing innovation to COP, to bring in innovation to governments and enterprise and the world, for including young people, for including climate action community, as well as digital art community. Thank you, Miroslav.
Thank you very much, Irina. You are such a wonderful role model of a passionate global citizen that is really trying to do in your field of expertise the best and connecting with others. That's the role, the formula for success, that we really join forces across sectors, across nations, across ages, across languages, and work together. And here I'm convinced that digital innovation can be a key foundation for this broad collaboration. And are there any questions, perhaps? Would somebody like to comment? What are your thoughts on what you've heard?
Yeah. Actually, my name is Muhammad Musallam. My major is civil engineer. I'm so proud of your project, digital innovation. I don't see any project like this in all pavilions. But maybe I want to ask about like a material or analysis of this project, you know, like a target and many facilitations or elements of this project. I want to like a material to read about it, you know.
Thank you for your question. Yes, we have a website. It's called Digital Art for, as a number, climate.space. You can also scan the QR code on the screen, and also read about IAAI GloCha. Miroslav keeps information up to date, and there is a long history of all the contributions and all the activities that have been organized by GloCha. And also more information you can find on Climate Change Coalition that publishes reports on sustainability, blockchain for climate, also Unique Talk Network. We have reports, and we have also some cool initiatives from crypto space, like now we're giving away fractions of CryptoPunks, so there's always something happening that you can try and actually experience how the technology works instead of just reading about it, because it is important to try how things work in the new space in the Web3 to be emerged in the innovation?
Yeah, thank you very much for the question. It's a perfect question, really hands-on, and as I said, documentation, paper. It is knowledge that is also our common ground, our foundation. Especially the written word can then, when you can read what we have written, you can then build your solutions that connect with what we are doing. We have on our homepage, and there are also several presentations where we've presented our work, but we are also working on a white paper. We have last year at the COP, we said for this collaboration of non-state actors, we have to create an institutional framework. And there we said these new technologies, blockchain technology, enable collaborative governance. People can participate in decision making. It can be connected with reputation or other models. And so for this we are setting up now a structure in Switzerland. Next Monday and Tuesday we will have also events around this here with Frank Fernandez Lehnknecht, who is our tax advisor in Switzerland and who has set up already such a structure for NFT certification there. And we are setting up the structure for climate action NFT certification, and we are working on the white paper for it, and once we will have it, we'll be happy to share it with you. Things are also work in progress, so I don't want to say that we have more than we really have. So we are working, yeah, and you are welcome to join the movement. Please give me your card after the event.
Concluding remark, please join the movement of digital art, of climate action, innovation. Follow us on social media. If you want to partner for COP28, Digital Art for Climate initiatives in capacity of research, support for artists, support for the initiative, you're most welcome. We're here. We're building for the future and for COP28. Thank you everybody for joining us today.
Thank you very much.